Shalom. Kahalo Yahweh shimmy Shai, Bahashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the brothers laboring throughout the four corners of the earth. Truth and sincerity. It's 12 part Yah from the province of Island Camp. This is a lesson that just to remind anybody who's tuning in, to remind myself how merciful the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob really is. You know, um, and just typing in the word mercy here in the search engine, right? It pops up 353 times, you know. And all said and done, man, I mean, speaking for myself, I tend to forget sometimes how merciful our power is, man. So one thing that the brother Harakah, the brother from South Carolina, tells me all the time, man, just don't give up, man. Just keep pushing, you know. And that's only due to the mercy of Yahweh Shemel Shai that we're able to fall, but get right back up, man. Because he's the one that's putting the spirit upon whomever falls and get back up to do so, man. So I wanted to go into an account dealing with Peter. Now I'm not gonna go too crazy and deep. I'm just gonna keep it simple and low and straight to the point, and Yahweh Shemel Shai, Ratazah, this is edifying. All right, so we're going to start in Matthew chapter 16, and we'll start at verse 13. It says, when Yahushua came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, who do men say that I am? That I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some say Elias, others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He saith unto them, but who say ye that I am? Now that part showing you our people were heavily spiritual. They understood reincarnation. Okay. Verse 16 says, and Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the anointed, the Son of the living power. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Barjona, for flesh and blood has not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. All right, that word, the name Peter, literally means rock. It's an omen, man. Peter, he is the head of the church, man. Verse 19 says, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. So what we just read was Yahweh Shai establishing the head of the church. Right? He established his rock, Peter, to be that head. Okay, so let's go to this precept here. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 33. Verse 32. Whosoever shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. And that's what the prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shai continuously do, right? On the highways and byways. Verse 33. Salaki says, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Right? So just keep that in mind, man. Yahweh Shai himself said it. Like, you deny me before men, I'm going to deny you before my Father. You know? And we're going to go into the story, man, of what happened with Peter, man. What Yahweh Shai told Peter. All right? We start here in Matthew 26 and verse 33. It says, Peter, the same one that Yahweh Shai said that he's going to make the head of the church. It says, Peter answered and said unto him, though all men shall be offended because of thee, yet will I never be offended. So Peter is he feels sure that he's never going to deny. Matter of fact, let me just keep reading it. 34. Yahweh Shah said unto him, Verily I say unto thee that this night before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice. And Peter said unto him, Though I should die with thee, yet will I not deny thee. Likewise also said all the disciples. So it's just like Peter had in his mind, just as the other disciples, that like, I'm not gonna deny Yahweh Shai, man. I'm not gonna deny you. He felt certainty that he wasn't gonna deny Yahweh Shai, man. But that's why the scriptures talk about not boasting in today, man, because you don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring forth. You know, you don't know what'll happen in 10 minutes. You could want to do a lesson and you turn out to just be scrolling on social media for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever. You know, but this is to humble us, to show that we are not empowered, to show that we gotta continue to say Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Ratazah, man, because we never know. We never know, man. Right? So we're gonna scroll down to later on that day and start in the 67th verse. This is when Yahweh Shai you know, was brought before the Romans by his own people. Okay, it says then did they verse 67. Then did they spit in his face and buffeted him, and others smote him with the palms of their hands, saying, Prophesy unto us, thou anointed. Who is he that smote thee? Now Peter sat without in the palace, and a damsel came unto him, saying, Thou also was with Yahushua of Galilee. But he denied before them all, saying, I know not what thou sayest. And when he was going out into the porch, another maid saw him, and said unto them that were there, This fellow was also with Yahushua of Nazareth. And again he denied with an oath. So he swore on it, man. He says, I do not know the man. He swore that he didn't know them. He didn't know Yahushua, man. It says, And after a while came unto him they that stood by, and said to Peter, surely thou also art one of them, for thy speech bewrayeth thee. Then began he to curse and to swear. So he swore again, man. Okay? He says, I know not the man. And immediately the cock crew. And Peter remembered the word of Yahushua, which said unto him before the cock crow, Thou shalt deny me thrice. And he went out and wept bitterly. Showing, the purpose of me just highlighting this situation in particular, because there's many occasions in the scriptures that highlight the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It definitely puts it into perspective, man, that even us here in the latter days, it's like we just got to keep in mind the mercy that our power really, really shows towards us, man. You know, grab one last precept. I'm not gonna make this long. Let's see, this is Psalms 18 and verse 50. Great deliverance giveth he to his king, and showeth mercy to his anointed, to David and to his seed forevermore. Right? So if you can receive it, Peter is David, and David and his seed is said to be given mercy forevermore, man, and that's till this day, you know. But like I said, this lesson was just to show whomever watches or and to remind myself actually first and foremost the mercy that Yahweh Shemel Shah really has, man, towards his people. Because even though Peter did deny him, he's still the head of the church. He's still the head of the church, man. You know, and that's just something to consider. You know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Shalom to you, brothers, that are doing the work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.